But I get it. I know what it's like to be a fish out of water. Actually, my family moved to California from North Dakota. And thank you for giving North Dakota the quiet reverence that I think it has earned. Absolutely no response was the response. You know what I mean? Yeah. I think I saw two people look over. You gonna clap? Nah, me neither. North Dakota. Yeah. And hey, listen, don't get me wrong. The people are great. But last winter, and people ask me if I miss the seasons. I don't. Last winter in North Dakota, it was minus 36 degrees. That is colder than outer space. I don't miss that. In fact, I think they could combine North and South Dakota into one state and call it Yeah, but I live in Los Angeles now. I like it. I do have to admit, I think it would be a lot easier to get around the city if like 1 million people gave up on their dreams. It's one of those kinds of cities, you know? Yeah. But I don't really know how to relate to a lot of people sometimes. Because actually, Southern California is the first and only place I've ever been to in my entire life where people will use their astrological sign as an excuse for their behavior. Hey, sorry I trashed your apartment. I'm a Leo. And Mercury's in retrograde, you know what I mean? And you want to be nice, you kind of have to try and pretend you understand. Yeah, I know what you mean. My credence is in Clearwater. I feel a bad moon rising, so don't go round tonight? Yeah, but it does have its cool things, actually. I recently saw Bob Dylan at the Hollywood Bowl. That was a great show. And thank you for giving Bob Dylan the quiet reverence that he... Yeah, I did see Bob Dylan at the Hollywood Bowl. It was a great show. It was a great show, and I'm not making this up. He actually had a woman that was downstage doing sign language along with all of his songs, right? And not only was it very touching to watch, but I also enjoyed the irony that only the deaf people had any idea what Dylan was saying. Rest of us had no clue. Is that Mr. Tambourine Man? No, he's just clearing his throat. Okay. Good to know. Good to know.
Subscribe to Dry Bar Comedy for even more of the world's largest collection of clean comedy.